Hi there, welcome back to the channel. Well, if you like it or not, 2024 is coming to an end. And, well, you might ask yourself, is it too late for me to learn Laravel in 2025? Well, I only have one answer for you. That is, no, it's not too late. There will be tons of new things coming to Laravel, but you're not too late. And especially for you guys, I made a warp pack, which will help you learn the ropes of Laravel in 2025. So I will show you that in a bit. But what can we expect of Laravel in 2025? We have things coming up like Laravel Cloud, which I'm still waiting for my invite. Taylor and the team, don't forget me, thank you. And we're still also going to have like Nightwatch will be like, it might be a killer for Flare and Sentry, but it will be a monitoring platform within Laravel Cloud, I guess. And I'm personally looking forward to the VS Code extension, which is coming up in 2025. I hoped it would have been in December, but all respect for that. If it's not ready, it's not ready. I think Laravel will be becoming more stable this year with the release of Laravel 12, like Taylor tweeted out. They will be working on stability and a lot of new starter kits, like the starter kit with React, with Vue, and things like that. And we will have a new version of Tailwind, Filament, and yesterday they announced they released the new version of Inertia. So I think we will be seeing a lot of stability in 2025. But about that Warp pack I created, I use Warp a lot, but I brought someone in who uses Warp daily, and he will tell you how awesome Warp is. So yeah, he's just a guy who loves working with Warp. So hey, hi, hey, yeah, all right. So Warp, Warp is like an amazing terminal application. It has like these amazing features like command palettes, AI assistants, collaborative workflows. And also, what I personally love is the user interface. I can split between panes, like horizontally, vertically. I can click on them to navigate to them. I can easily click in a command and adjust the command without using the arrow keys, which is such a game changer in my daily development life. So yeah, if you ask me, warp.dev all the way. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Cool. Bye-bye. All right. Bye. See you later, man. All right. So, if you haven't noticed, that was not my brother. But so let's actually dive into this Warp pack that I create for you guys. Here we go. Okay, so this is the Warp pack. As you can see, I only have 2 files in here, 2 notebooks with a bunch of commands. I will maybe create some more by the time the video is released. So why Laravel is big, scalable, progressive, and large community, but you know that already, right? So prerequisites, you will need to have PHP, Composer, and the Laravel installer, and also Node and NPM to compile the front end. We can install it globally using this command. We can run it here in the terminal or copy it. If you run it in the terminal, it will be ready for you. Just to hit enter and it will install. But basically, I'm going to cd into my documents CWB directory. This is where I keep all my projects for testing. So now we can create our application. We can use the command for this, like run it in the terminal, and we can adjust the name, and we're going to call it demo tasks. I don't want a starter kit. I do want pest, but I don't want a Git repository. This will install the latest version of Laravel for us. And by the end of the installation, I will need to choose which databases that I want. And I want MySQL or SQLite. I'm going for SQLite in this demo here. And I just hit no for the migrations because I still need to add a few things to the migrations. All right, so once done installing, we can proceed with our notebook here. We can change directory into the folder that we just created, and we need to run npm install npm run build. So again, run in terminal, adjust the name, So that was demo tasks, like that. Hit enter, and this might take a while to install npm and then run the build of npm. And as you can see, added a few packages using Vite to build it, and there we go. It's ready to go. So if we want live updates, on the other hand, we can use npm run dev, just like that. There we go, and this will be our test server. And as you can see, I'm using herd right now, and I can access it to the demo tasks.test because my CWB folder is linked up to my my herd instance. All right, open up the second one here. I'm going to Command Shift D to have split paning, like my brother said in the previous part. All right, let's open the second part here, close this one up. So we're going to start up with creating a model. So I'm not going to copy it, I'm going to run it directly in the terminal. All right, the command is still running, I see. Let's close this one. All right, so PHP Artisan make model tasks, and I use M and F for migration and factory. That created a factory and a migration. And now I can actually open up my Visual Studio Code here and open documents, CWB, and demo tasks. There we go. So now we have created this migration here. All right, so as you can see, I have only ID and timestamps, but in here I can basically copy this part and replace it like this. And this will actually have all the table fields that I need. So I have the task name, task description, which is nullable. I have a status, which is default to do. And I have an integer of user ID. I can also, like, directly after that, make my task model know about the relation that we just created. So I'm going to copy this again, and in the models, so app, models, tasks, this is actually the model that we need. So I'm only going to copy a part of this, only the relation part. So it has relation for user, which is type belong to a user class. And I also want the soft deletes to be in here. And this is also directly imported from eliminate database eloquent. Save that, save that. All right. Now we also need to do the other way around, right? Like, go to copy this again. In the user model, I also want soft deletes here, soft deletes, and I also want this relationship, like relationship tasks has many tasks. So the user has many tasks. All right. Now you notice that we actually had soft deletes in here, which isn't known by the database by now. So let's create a migration. So PHP Artisan might make migration, add soft deletes to the user model, run this in the terminal, hit enter, just as easy as that. And this creates a new migration for us. And you can see the difference. Instead of schema create, we have schema table, the user model, which is wrong because I wrote the user model. We can use users. And basically what needs to be in here, let's see. Whoops, this is wrong. Let me quickly change that to users and actually have a tab right here, like that. And basically, well, let's copy this. There we go. So we have schema table users, add soft delete, and I want the structure to be always the soft delete at the end, right after the timestamps. So I want a table string first name, and I wanted to have it after name. so that way the structure remains clean. All right, then we can run that migration. So let's copy this to the terminal, hit enter. Are you sure? Because yes, I would like to make it. So that are all the migrations that are being ran, and they're all done without errors, and this is the time it took. All right, so then another cool example, I can just copy this here, like a start and a stop function, or sorry, a start and a finish function, to store a new state of the task. So let's copy this, and we need to add this to the task model, like so. There we go. So now we can actually call the start function and the finish function on a given task, which will change the state to doing and done. And that's basically it. So we can call it like this, start and finish. All right, so that was the Warp pack that I created for you guys. But if you don't use Warp, don't panic. You can still use this tutorial and you can still download it and follow along. So yeah, if you like this video, like and subscribe. This helps me a lot, and I will see you guys back in 2025, or maybe at a conference or something like that, which I'm attending in Amsterdam and India. So take care. Bye bye.